Now, team lead Keller Williams, Aventura. Team lead, business owner, obviously broker owner. You have your team. And you're also a coach.
Yeah.
So how did that happen? How did you all of a sudden say, you know what? I want to be a coach.
3 months into the business, I hired my first coach.
Which is unbelievable because so many people don't do that, including myself. I'm guilty of it. 25 years in business, I just got my first coach.
Yeah. That first brokerage,
Was it part of your debt?
Yes. Yes. When I looked back at that first 30, a large portion of that wasn't necessarily my cost of living. It was going to every event I could. It was investing $12,000+ a year in having a coach, and really, and getting a Jaguar, which I had no business getting at the time.
But you wanted it.
Of course. And the moment I started going to events and I realized that most entrepreneurs don't do what they're taught. They just go and keep going and learn, but never implement. I realize I'm not lifting bags anymore. I'm not killing myself working for the government. Let me invest all this energy in something that will pay dividends.
Right.
And one day, if I do this right, I'll have the honor to lead others. And so it was 3 months in when I went to my first event, hired a coach right from that event. I said, I'm going to be a student of the game. I'm going to embrace model systems, those sit on the shoulder of giants, and truly pour and be an advocate for the industry and best practices.
You had that light bulb go off really early in your career, because it just went off for me 3 years ago. Probably I had the aha moment of like, okay, I'm limiting myself. Yeah, I'm in that limited belief system.
Yeah,
everything you hear at these conferences. And I got to give it to my top salesperson, Julie, who's been with me we've worked together since 2000. It's crazy. You know, I've known her for that long. She's the one that said, we need to go to this conference for Mortgage Fuse. And I'm like, I don't need to go. I'm like, I know how to do loans. And I'm thinking I'm going there like to learn how to take a loan app and calculate income. And that's what in my head, you know, that limiting belief, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm like, all right, fine. She finally books us the first conference to go to. COVID happens. Conference get canceled. I'm like, yes, I didn't want to go anyway. Following year comes back. She's like, we're going. Hurricane was coming. Our flights got canceled. She goes, I found this new flights on Spirit and it's still leaving. I'm like, all right, let's go. We did it. Took us 20 hours to get to Vegas with all the connections. It was wild, but we got it. And I left that conference on fire. On fire. So I mean, my first big mistake that everybody does, right? They get their notes and you got 40 pages of, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. Well, guess what? You can't do it all. And I think that's one of the things that the coaching helped me with, and talking to people. It's like, go to these conferences, pick 2 or 3 things and implement, and then go to your next conference and get 2 or 3 things and implement. And that was one of the biggest things. You're very fortunate. You picked it up young, that you were like, all right, I'm going to go this route. When I did it the hard knocks route, like I went that way and I thought that I was it. I made it. I'm blessed with the sales ability. So I thought I'm good. I can't learn anything else. Well, no, you can learn a lot, and I'm continuing to learn every day.